Hello and welcome, class of 2018 Livermore High School students. We're excited for you to become students here at Livermore High School. I'm going to take you through a tutorial that's going to help you with registration. Right now you're looking at our school's web page, our home page, and what we're going to do is go ahead and hover over here on Parents and Resources and move on down to the class of 2018. A lot of information on this page, including links to pretty much everything that was in your packet. And if you go to the bottom here, there's a link to this video so that you can watch it again. But for right now, what we're going to do is go ahead and click here, and this is going to take us to the logon page for logging on to register. Your username is going to be your student ID number, your current student ID number. And your password is going to be your birth date, and you are not going to use zeros as placeholders. So for example, if your birthday is October 25th, 1998, you would type in 10251998. But if your birthday was August 5th, 1998, you would not put in 08 for August. You would just put 851998. Now, once you get logged on, you're going to see this menu over here. You're going to want to click on class registration. When you do, it is not going to say Livermore High School. It's going to say your current school. That's perfectly fine. It's going to say your current school. You're going to use this to register. And just want to let you know that when you go through this process, you need to complete this process in one sitting. If you try and end it halfway through and then go back later, you'll have to start all over again. Now, don't worry if you make a mistake. If you complete the process and you need to go back and fix something a day or two later, you can do that. Just know that you're going to be starting the whole thing over. And two quick things I want to point out to you. On each row, there are these two little icons. The first one is a pencil. That's what we're going to use to actually register. Here is English. We're going to be registering for English. The second thing you see is a red exclamation point. That tells us that we are not yet finished with that category, or we're finished, but we did something wrong. We're going to have to go back and fix it. When we're done, you're going to see the green check mark, just like this. So I'm going to go through registering for a couple of our different categories. Let's start with English. I click on the pencil, and my possibilities come up. As a freshman, I do have to take English. So I'm either taking English 9A and 9B, or I'm taking English 9A Honors or 9B Honors. Hopefully I've already gone through my course request sheet and have this worked out. So if I select English 9A, it's going to tell me right here I need to request course 10020, which is English 9B as well. I will do that, click OK, and we see here I've got two English courses as well as I've got my green check mark. Looking good. Social Science. I can either select Social Science 9A Honors or regular Social Science 9A. And I do want you to notice up here it says, if you choose honors, it is strongly recommended that you take Honors Social Science Seminar. See Electives Honors Social Science. That's going to be down here. And we'll get to that a little bit later. For right now, I'm going to select Social Science 9A. And now I get to math. Math is unique because I can either take a 2-trimester math course or a 3-trimester math course. I've looked in my Livermore High School course catalog, and I see that 3-trimester Algebra 1, if that's what I've discussed with my teacher, my middle school teacher, and with my parents or guardian, that I'm going to take 3-trimester math. So I need to select Intro to Algebra 1, and it's also going to tell me I need to choose Algebra 1A and Algebra 1B. So I'm going to go back to the first page and do that. And what you see is I've got 3 trimesters worth of math. I'm going to go ahead and remove those for a second because I want you to see that it's a possibility to also select 2-trimester math. See, there's nothing there. So let's say that I've looked over the course catalog and I've decided and talked to my math teacher at my middle school that I want to take 2-trimester Algebra 1. My course catalog states that that's Algebra B1, and then it says also request Algebra B2. I click OK, and now instead of 3 trimesters of math, I have 2. Remember, that's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to take 3-trimester math or 2-trimester math, and you should talk that over with your current math teacher as well as with your parents or guardian. I'm going to skip ahead on the video so that I've got the majority of my classes selected. Okay, you can see I've got most of these filled in, but I left a couple blank on purpose so that you can see what we're going to do here. Let's say, for example, I decide I want to take French 1A and French 1B, and I also want to take Art 1 and Art 2. Well, because I've done that, I don't have room in my schedule to take an elective in the Career and Technical Education department. I still need to fill out this category, so I click on my pencil, and I go over here and I click on No Choices. That lets the computer know that I am not selecting any courses within this category. I mentioned Honors Social Science before. If up here I had taken Social Science 9A Honors, then I would want to choose the seminar as well. It's strongly recommended. There's the seminar. But because I chose regular social science, I do need to go in here and click No Choices. Again, that lets the computer know that this category is done. So I get to this point, I'm down to my last 3 categories, and this one says for me to count my classes. I'm not going to count the total number of little rectangles I see. I'm going to count the total number of rectangles that say 5 credits. I need to have 15 of those as a Livermore High School freshman, school year 2014-2015. So let's see what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't count this one because it's no credits. Same here. I don't count this one because it's no credits. I click here and I verify that I have in fact selected 15 courses. Now this alternate section is very important. These are classes that I want in case something that I've chosen as an elective is not available. For example, I chose French. Well, if French isn't available, say I want to take Spanish. I'm going to want to go in here and select Spanish. So there's Spanish 1A, Spanish 1B. Okay, I need to choose 5 courses that I want to take if my electives are not available. Notice I have 2 courses selected, but I don't have a green arrow yet, a green check mark, because I still need to choose 3 more. Now, do not select the same courses that you've listed above. So if I chose Art 1 and 2 here, do not select Art 1 and 2 as my alternates. Once I've gotten all my alternates taken care of, I'm nearly finished. I'm going to go ahead and click right here and make sure that my parent or guardian has verified my request. I want to make sure that we went through this together so that we both feel comfortable that I've selected all the courses that I need. Now I'm finished. You don't see a submit button here because I'm just doing this on a demo screen. But once you're finished, you've got your submit button right here, and you're going to go ahead and click submit. Remember, you need to do this all at once, and if you need to go back and change something later, that's fine. You're just going to have to go through the entire process again. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch this as many times as you need to so that you understand, and we're excited to have you be part of the Cowboy Nation here at Livermore High School.